Hello and welcome to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan With Elise, and today we are planning in my dashboard happy planner for the week of July 17th through 23rd. Today I grabbed Functional Florals Volume 2 by Amber Plans Her Day, which released July 7th. So it's still a fairly new sticker book, and I would assume is still in stock if you are interested. And of course, it'll be linked in the description. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. I feel like lately I've been kind of forgetting to say that until like the end of the video. So I just this time wanted to kind of throw that out there early on in case you were like, oh, I meant to buy that and I forgot. So I think that this time I'm going to put this floral kind of this way, because if I turned it the other way, I would run out of some of the functional space that I need on this side. So we're going to kind of corner off this little edge here. And I like this quote, "Your happiness should be a priority." One of the books that I read in July, I highlighted a quote that was like, "Wanting to be happy isn't selfish." And I was like, oh, that's such a good one. That's such a good quote. And then we are going to take these boxes. So I need 4 of them because this is where I'm going to track my stats on 4 platforms that I'm tracking. So I don't know if you've heard, but Instagram has launched a new, oh, that's not going to work there. It's okay. We can cover it. Instagram has launched a new platform. It's really similar to Twitter. It's called Threads. And at the time that I'm filming this, Threads has been around for 2 days. And here are my thoughts. We're gonna get deep into my thoughts with this. Number 1, okay, another social media platform. It's pretty easy. It's really just typing out, words. Like I said, it's similar to Twitter. I posted something on it the day that I downloaded it, and it was like, oh, okay, another social media platform. And then the next morning I posted a book I was reading. And then at one point yesterday, I found myself checking the app to see how many likes or comments I got on the very random things that I posted. And I was like, ooh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous because we get such a dopamine hit from social media, whether it's seeing what people are doing, whether it's posting something and waiting for the engagement to come through. And we also, I don't know if this is the right phrase scientifically, but we like lose dopamine. Like when you depend on social media engagement for your dopamine hit, right? Which is usually something that can come from activity, exercise, sexual activity, those kinds of things. And then when you depend on social media for it, there's I don't know if there's an algorithm. I'm sure there's an algorithm, but there's also kind of like no algorithm because it's a brand new platform. And I feel like it has the potential to be dangerous to people's mental health. It's another thing to look at. And what I found was when I was looking at it yesterday morning, I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I wanted to read this morning. I didn't want to be looking at a random social media. It was taking me away of where I wanted to actually spend my time. And it kind of bothered me that I found myself on the app instead. So yesterday I really tried to be much more intentional about not opening it again. So we'll see. It's just another place. I mean, early in the year, I was not against TikTok, but I was like, ugh. I'm still not someone who's going to sit and scroll on TikTok, but I am sharing my content there because as a creator, I think that it makes sense. So as a creator, I don't want to put that there. As a creator, I'm not thrilled about Threads because I feel like it's another platform that, I have the potential to reach my audience from. But I also feel like the style of content I give is not necessarily just in typed words. it's more in visual, so that I don't know that Threads is really the platform, just like I never really used Twitter. So I guess we'll see. Oh, there is another one. Whoops. We'll see what happens with it, but that's kind of my thoughts early on. So all that said, I will not be tracking my Threads following count down here. This is really for Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, and TikTok. Oh, a little yawn break there. It is early on a Friday morning. I could not sleep last night, so I was like, you know what? Either I lay in bed fighting my body on the fact that it doesn't want to sleep, or I just get up, start my day, and film a video. So that is what we're doing. Okay, this is like a really pretty dashboard spread so far. Now, I also grabbed, well, I grabbed Rainbow Quotes by Hell of a Plan, but I don't think I have room for a quote here. I do need another sip of coffee. And then I am going to grab Functionally Chic Purple Blooms by Live Love Posh, because this has the day of the week headers in here, and I thought that it would be pretty to include those. So I've realized I've actually used all of these colors, which were kind of the colors I was going for. Oh, we've got another set. So I think that the idea here is probably is going to be the dark purple. So I've done a style like this before, where I'm really just covering up the dates or the days of the week with new days of the week, just to add another fun pop of color. This is kind of the dashboard spread that I like the most. I kind of gravitate to the most. It's the simplest for me, but it's also really effective in my planning because it's beautifully decorated and it's really functional. So that's what makes me happy, is the combination of both. And Sunday. Oops, did I do this all right? I know that I've messed up sometimes with my dates lately. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, indeed. Even though I ripped this sticker a little, but of course I didn't even cover up the S properly. We can do it. Okay, now I need 2 boxes. Tuesday, I have a Patreon Zoom. This is our co-working Zoom where we all work on something for an hour. So that is going to maybe be a box right here. And then Friday is a Hell of a Plan release, which I cannot wait for. And I promise you're going to be really excited about it too. We'll put this right over here. I'm kind of running out of space Friday, but it's okay. Now, I want to use these markers for my dots, but I was like, oh, we'll grab the purple. I don't know if the purple is the right color, but then I came across this more of like a periwinkle color, and I was like, you know what? Amber brought these in. It's going to be a little dark, and the purple is a little bit light. I think that out of the two, I prefer the purple because this is so much more navy than it looks like when you just see the cap. So for me, it's really simple to just get these dots in, and I'm going to go from the bottom and skip the top line because the top line is where I'm going to note Instagram. We're getting a little crooked. And I don't think I mentioned this before. This is the planner that I use for all things Plan with Elise related. So it's where I map out YouTube videos, brand sponsorships, things for Patreon, Instagram, all the platforms. So my YouTube schedule, videos I need to film. It's a lot. It's a lot doing all of this as a second job in addition to my regular full-time job. Let me talk about these icons real quick. These are from Proud Sticker Designs. Nicole has a ton of functional stickers that I love, and you can save using code ELISE20 on your order. Also will be linked below. So having a separate planner for all of these things is really key for me because my time to do all the Plan with Elise stuff is, you know, limited because, oh wait, I need these again. Because I'm booked, right, from the hours of 9 to 5 with an hour lunch break in between. So this is all the, you know, to fill the outside, the extra time with. You know, extra time besides like working out and reading and spending time with my family and going to games and seeing my friends and, you know, sleep, that little thing called sleep. So we're going to put these icons down here also. YouTube. And Instagram. I can't imagine using any layout besides the dashboard for social media. And I also gotta tell you, I know a ton of people use, or for business, right? With the dashboard, you can use it for anything. The only difference is really what you use these 4 categories for and this bottom space. But I've done dashboard spreads for like my regular life, and I feel like it doesn't work for me because when I'm planning out my week and my vertical spreads, and if you've ever seen an after the pen video, you would know at one of my after the pen videos, I really go day to day with my plans. Now, realistically, if I was going to use the dashboard, I'd probably make one for like a grocery list. One box might be upcoming plans, whether it's my niece and nephew's sports schedule, things like that. Another might even be things to do for social media. This might be a meal plan or steps or activity tracker. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to use it, but now that I've been using it for all of the Plan with Elise stuff for so long, I feel like I couldn't imagine using any other layout for this. So that is a wrap. Let's get it back on the discs. And I will link everything that I used in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, Amber plans her day. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this is a little bit of a shorter video, but sometimes short and sweet is good. And I will see you next time.